The purpose of this video is to clarify Assignment 3, Participation in School-Wide Activities. You'll remember from our chat that we said participating in a school improvement team committee meeting might be a bit difficult in the summer because more than likely there aren't any scheduled. So let's look at this assignment, and I'm going to show you some links and resources that will help you to complete this. So part 1. Review a school's improvement team plan. So, we're going to find a team plan to review. And I want you to choose one school that is either the school that you teach in or a school that you are familiar with. Now, I have one sample here of what a school improvement plan looks like, and we can open that. And we can see that this is a school improvement plan for the year 2012-2013, Flora Ridge Elementary School in Osceola. We get some information, and this was modified on 5/15/2013. You can get school trend data. This information will open in a separate window, FCAT information, various feedback report, and information on the K-12 comprehensive-based reading research plan. You can see information about each of the administrators at the school, the instructional coaches, including the literacy coach, what the literacy coach's degrees are in reading and ESOL. Interesting. Who the effective and highly effective teachers and how that's being handled, the school-based strategies that will be used to recruit and retain those teachers. What will happen for the non-highly effective instructors, the staff demographics of the school, what is happening in the teacher mentor program, and you can see the planned mentoring activities, who the mentor is and who the assigned mentee is, why people have been paired, mostly because they are new teachers. Then Title I schools have to provide some additional information. And then information about intervention, RTI, and multi-tiered support systems. Who is part of the leadership team, and you can see certainly that the reading coach, the literacy coach, is part of that team. How often the team meets, what the goals of the team are, how they are going to be training the staff, the literacy leadership team, which we are especially concerned with, what their functions will be, what their major initiatives will be, and you can see literacy-based parent involvement nights, strategies for helping their children in reading and writing, participating in a fun activity, given strategies to use at home, and they will also have information about the individual student progress. Again, more information, some specific to certain schools, but expected improvements for this school. Looking at FCAT and then what the current score is and what they hope to improve. They list the barriers, the strategy, who's responsible for monitoring this strategy, how will they determine the effectiveness, and what evaluation tool will be used. So this is for this school, but all schools use this format. We go on with more of what the problems are, how they will be solved, how they will be assessed. Reading goal again. The anticipated barrier, a large percentage of students below grade level in reading. What will the strategy be? Who is responsible? How will it be monitored? And this goes on. So how will you locate these? Very simple. I'm starting at the dadeschools.net website just for our example, but any school district will work essentially the same way. So here what I'm going to do is in the search box I'll put in school improvement plans, and what happens in Dade County is it takes us to this site within their website called the Office of School Improvement. Also from the dadeschools.net site, I can put in their search box school improvement plan, and what will happen is you can scroll down a bit and you can see I have the school improvement plans for all the different schools that have submitted them. South Miami Middle, Holmes Braddock, Mast, and on and on and on. I click more to get to more, so I'm going to use Coral Reef as an example. So I've clicked on Coral Reef, and now it says school improvement plans. And here is the 2012 school improvement plan. I went ahead of myself there, so let's open this. And this, much like the other sample we looked at, is the school improvement plan for this particular school. Again, we have who the administrators are, who are highly qualified, who are not so highly qualified, the staff demographics, and then if we keep scrolling down, who the literacy team is, what the functions of the literacy team are, and so on and so forth. And you can get the same information, what the barrier is, what the strategy is, percentage of students making learning gains in reading. Here, one of the barriers is that for them, English is a second language, so what can they focus on? And again, you can see very much like the one we looked at prior to that. So now, we know that the next problem is attending the meeting. So let's take a look at that. So we've just covered part one. We're going to review the school's improvement plan. We're going to use the rubric here to help us. The second portion, however, is to attend a school improvement meeting. And we said since we can't do that, we can use the minutes of a meeting, with the exception of our one person Tarsha, who has been a member of this team for some time, so she can use her experiences and hopefully she'll share some of those with us as well. So let's take a look at what the minutes from a school improvement team committee meeting might look like. So continuing to use Coral Reef High School as my sample, I've now clicked on the ESAC area. ESAC stands for Educational Excellence School Advisory Council. And all of these meeting minutes are available from the Dade County website. So here is the last meeting that they held, which was on 4/3/2013 at 3 p.m. The location of the meeting, that there was a quorum, that the meeting was advertised, who the members present were, who was absent or excused, others who attended, and the topics covered. So what they're doing about FCAT, what they're doing in the way of tutoring, old business, new business, and you can see that the meeting was adjourned at 3:33. So a 33-minute meeting, and you can get the idea as to what took place. So that's how you're going to report, and you're going to react to what you have read, and if you think this is adequate or not, or you have suggestions. Part 3 asks you to describe activities that can be completed by the team to improve student learning outcomes. So you're going to propose additional activities that would contribute to the overall improvement of the school based on their assessment results, based on what you see, they say their barriers are in their reports. So you're going to give additional suggestions as opposed to just what is in that report, some additional ones. All right, let's just quickly take a look at the rubric so you click here to see the rubric, by the way, for each of your assignments. And you can see view rubric. Okay, so you have a possibility of getting novice, competent, proficient in each of these areas. So, did you summarize and reference the element of the current plan? Did you talk about the goals and objectives and the most recent assessment scores? Did you summarize the meeting and the outcome? Did you think it was well written with no and clear? And have you provided activities and excellent suggestions so that the school can move forward? So hopefully this gives you some insight and some help into how to approach this assignment. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you.